How did the name come about?
So first name was
Radio Lee.
the Musically. Remember, like Musically was a TikTok.
yeah.
You're like, okay, fine, we'll do Radio Lee or something.
I still have Rohan's number saved as Radio Lee Rohan.
Radio Lee Rohan. It has a nice twang to it.
And then we were brainstorming names, and so we first wanted to sort of say that it's an audio app. So we were trying. Initially, something came like FM because sort of affixed with
with radio.
audio.
Yes.
We were having polls, like all of that stuff. That okay, what should be the name on Slack? And then I think we brainstormed that, it's entertainment in your pocket. So just call it Pocket FM, and it had a nice ring to it. It was mobile first content, not, TV or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
I just told an auto driver, like, this is what the app is going to be.
Huh.
I was literally pitching him. Yeah.
I want you to narrate this conversation to us as it actually happened. What did you tell the auto driver?
Basically, he was just watching on YouTube and then driving. I'm like, hey, you're just like looking at the video. You're not looking at the road, right? Like, he was like, yeah, but this I have to watch also. And then, he wanted to consume some content. Something, right?
Yeah.
I told, what if there is would you like to listen to stories? And I was like, obviously I watch a lot of content. And then I like sort of described him like, a sort of like a romance drama show like this is there. I just narrated him a story a bit. And then I told him like, what if you can just put on your headphone and then listen?
Listen to it.
He was like, yeah, that I would love it. I'll just put my phone in the pocket. And I think that is sort of connected. I think this is sort of the use case. And today, while just coming back, the exact use case, at 3 o'clock in the flight, my cab driver was like, in Kannada language, he was listening to some Super Yodha story. I was like, and that feeling, right? Like, he opened that from Namayatri to that event, and then I was like, is that Pocket FM? And then I asked him, like, he was like, I listen for 3-4 hours a day because I'm always on the go.
So I was commuting in SF, okay? So there's this Uber driver who is actually an engineer at Boeing. And Uber drivers in US like talk a lot, frankly. And I was like, sure, I'll also have a good conversation. I was like, where do you work? I was like, yeah, at Pocket FM. I was like, yeah, I listen to a lot of content here, and I don't like it. I'm like, why don't you like it? He's like, you know what? It takes 5 hours of my time. I don't like it, so I had to uninstall it. I was like, okay.
So, I mean, in a way, how do you see that? As a good problem or a bad problem?
It's a good problem. I think, I'm pretty sure he installed it again. But
I think one very funny story happened with me as well. So I was doing the immigration in US, and the immigration officer kept on asking me a lot of questions. So I kept on answering, and then he asked me last, where do you work? I said Pocket FM, and then he just laughed. Oh, you work for Pocket FM? And then he was a fan of Pocket FM.
Really?
Yeah, and then he just sort of told me that you can go.
No further questions.
Pocket
because
FM
you work at
I was
Pocket
amazed.
FM.
I mean, the reach of Pocket, right? The amount of use cases, and I was amazed with that.